Like, share, subscribe, dislike, all that other good shit. Uh, where do we start? If you smell. Now, The Rock and his mishaps are out of control. The Rock is out of control, people. He really is. The Rock is really out of control. He's out of his mind. You know, this man had the nerve to show up on Pat McAfee right after WrestleMania, the day after. I didn't watch the full clip, but you don't really need to. Watch, they got the clips out where what people really wanted to know why this hamburger bun head ass dude did not show up in a story that he created. A story that he was highlighted in, but he said, I didn't want to take the spotlight. So why did you try to make Cody Rhodes sell his soul? Why you didn't have Travis Scott go out there and say, hey, you want to sell your soul straight up? What? It's since Travis Scott had to be the one to go out there and finish the story. Because according to The Rock, the final boss is done. Funny. These are the mishaps of The Rock. We thought the final boss was done on January 6th. Y'all remember that? On how he just completely killed kayfabe? He beat the hell out of Cody Rhodes, left him bloody, antagonized Mama Rhodes. He even had a Mama Rhodes belt, didn't he? He was antagonizing her outside the ring on night one main event. Just being a real Brahma bull. Y'all remember that, right? He left blood on the Mama Rose belt. Then he comes out there during night two. He's trying to cost Cody Rhodes the title. Undertaker shows up. We know the rest, right? Then January 6th shows up. We're all under the impression we're about to finally get that Rock and Cody Rhodes match. Something's about to happen, right? Something big, right? They build this up like this is the biggest Raw of all time. A bunch of lies and false advertisement, right? Now we get to the show, and the first thing The Rock does is kill the final boss, because he wasn't the final boss. He was Dwayne The Rock Johnson. He was the border of the TKO. Doom, doom. You know what I'm saying? He was that guy. He had to glaze. He had to get on his knees and propose to the NXT, to the Netflix that he sold into, right? So he just completely killed kayfabe, said basically, hey, that story that y'all was following in 2024, it literally didn't even happen. Funny, Triple H said later down this year, Triple H said that the internet's not real. So basically, everybody that was watching, and I mean, pretty much everyone in the world is on the internet of some aspect, but you're not real, remember that. But it's funny how those things collided now, right? But The Rock basically told y'all none of that meant anything. Because me and Cody is buddies in real life, and you know what? We're going to show you even on camera, but in wrestling, people watch for the stories and we're engaged into the stories, right? So the last time we seen him, you were the reason why there was bloodline rules for night two. You actually pinned Cody Rhodes. Okay. Oh, Roman speared you too in that match. So we definitely thought, The Rock is petty. He gonna get his revenge eventually. That was another thing that happened that exact same night on January 6th. And he said, hey, me and Cody is homies in real life. So everything y'all seen doesn't mean anything. No explanation. We get later, well, it wasn't even later that night. That was the first match, right? The Tribal Board Fest match between him, Roman Reigns, and Solo. Roman Reigns get his Ula Fowler back. and it was presented by The Rock. Now, the intensity was there. Oh shit, The Rock's gonna rock bottom any minute, any minute. Nope. Give him the Ula Fala, hugs, kiss him, grips his ass, walks away. So that was the first mishap of The Rock, where we're like scratching our heads. What just happened? We don't get anything. So everything that happened before this literally means nothing. Nothing. We don't get a teaser between Rock and Roman. We thought we was getting for WrestleMania 40 this year, 41 this year. We don't get that. We thought we was getting Rock and Cody for WrestleMania 41 this year. We don't get that either. We completely killed any level of that story that we thought was happening. Now let's fast forward to his last mishap. March 1st. Now, actually, March 1st is Elimination Chamber, but let's say 2 or 3 weeks in between that time. Cody, I want that. Cody's like, what are you talking about? You want the championship? No, Cody. I want your soul. And we're all like, what the fuck is wrong with The Rock? Well, he's a genie now. So we're all left scratching our heads, but in interest, like, oh shit, okay. We all know Cody wasn't going to sell out, so we like, how's this going to play out? And he told him, you got to look to Elimination Chamber to make up your mind. So boom. Like a good soldier, fans we are, right? Even though we're not real, that's on the internet, that critiques and they have a mind or opinion. But good soldiers that we are, we followed the story, right? March 1st comes up. Now we like, oh shit, what's Cody gonna say? Rock, go fuck yourself. Ooh, damn, okay. Nice line. Then, John Cena, I definitely wasn't expecting it, right? We like, oh yeah, Cena gonna be on Cody's side. Some odd reason, Travis Scott out there, right? Don't know why. Little do we know he part of the setup. Cena gives him a hug like, yeah, there you go. Don't sell out to that whole ass nigga, right? But then he look at The Rock like, say when. The Rock gives him the Chris Benoit throat cut. Boom. Beats the hell out of Cody. John Cena sells out instead. Travis Scott busts his eardrum, gave him a black eye. I mean, they whooped this nigga ass, right? Now, we waited. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. We was really waiting on the explanation of The Rock being involved because there was no rumors, there was no statements that, hey, The Rock is going to show up on Raw, SmackDown, this new alliance, something, right? It was just John Cena coming out there telling the fans how much they suck and they were bullying him. They're the reason why he turned heel. Then we get all these other promos. Then we finally get him and Cody face to face. They mentioned The Rock. Basically, Cody said, hey, you sold out to The Rock, but we still don't know what he sold to The Rock. What's the perks? So we're still confused. Okay, we all sum it up as, you know what? They're making us wait to WrestleMania. Fine, we'll take that. Even though this is a lackluster build-up, even to this main event, we'll take that. Here comes the main event. Fiend. Oh, straight up. Travis Scott comes out. And we're all looking down at the ramp. You can hear it. You can see everybody. Like, okay, The Rock about to come out any minute. Any minute. The light's going to go off like last year and The Rock going to just be in the ring. Something, right? Because Travis Scott took about, long as it takes to make a creative player to get down to the ring. So we was waiting about 48 minutes. We forgot Travis Scott was even walking down the ring because we kept looking at the ramp. If you smell, okay, is that, are we going to smell what he's cooking or what's happening? We all fiending like, yo, come on, man. Like, I need this hit right now. Like, what the hell? Where's the Rock at? I ain't it 60 a pop? Let's go, man. I got 60. You still waiting? I still got to wait for this shit to cook? Nope. We all these fiends standing in line, and the dope man just told us, yo, y'all got to come back tomorrow, bro. I ain't got no more ice. I ain't got no more baking soda. No more baking soda. And we all like, wait a minute, what the fuck just happened? AKA, I have no more rock. There's no rock to be found in the trap house. Oh. Then we fast forward. The day after, The Rock shows up on Pat McAfee telling y'all, yo, I didn't want to steal the spotlight. Oh, boy. But use the spotlight of all these things I just mentioned, but you didn't want the spotlight. AKA, me and Triple H is clashing. Me and his camp is clashing. There's a power struggle. There's something going on. There was a lot of creative differences. There's something going on. There was not one reason. That's not even a good enough excuse. This is wrestling. What are you talking about? You don't start an angle and then all of a sudden just disappear. And you didn't get rid off TV at all. That makes no sense. When we start doing that, we're going to start an angle with Gunther attacking Pat McAfee, but then the next week we're going to act like that didn't happen? That's what we doing today? That's how bad and low kayfabe has got, where we're just going to insult the fans' intelligence like they haven't watched and haven't been watching, but for some odd reason, we're going to act like shit that happened last week did not happen. So you trying to tell us you wasn't there at Elimination Chamber? Excuse me. You wasn't there at Elimination Chamber. That's what you're telling me. You told us this at January 6th, that 2024 was basically an alternative universe. We were seeing things. Then you turn around. Oops, he did it again. You did it again? You telling us now you don't want to have the spotlight when you made yourself the spotlight. Why are you even a part of the angle then? If you knew this wasn't in your works, you knew this wasn't part of your schedule. But it's funny, you and Travis Scott, I'm sure, are busy men. I'm sure Travis Scott got tours. He's one of the biggest rappers in the world, but he can make time. Because, like I told you, it took him as long it takes to make a creative player on any video game to get to the ring. But your ass couldn't show up to the ring. You had the nerve to watch WrestleMania, so you had time to watch it, which was like 3 hours, but you couldn't go to the arena. Come on, bro. Come on, man. I smell bullshit. It's very simple. There's a power struggle going on, and they being real clean about it, which is good. I hope they don't break that much damn kayfabe. I'm tired of the kayfabe killing. Goodness grief, is annoying as fuck. But I got a video coming up with old kayfabe versus the new kayfabe. But The Rock, I am tired of WWE doing it for The Rock. I'm tired of it. Write off The Rock off TV for good. Just go in the Hall of Fame and retire. Please. I'm tired of this dude. I don't even want to see Rock and Roman. I don't care. You missed the opportunity this year. You missed the opportunity in WrestleMania 40. I don't want to see it. I don't care to see it. If I had to choose of the lesser evils, that should be the only thing we should see The Rock do. Go in here, put over Roman, retire. But I don't even care to see the match. I'm over The Rock, bro. I've been over The Rock since 2011. Me personally. I've been over him. He always comes in, make everything about himself, but you don't want to take the spotlight this time when you actually created this fucking story. It makes no sense. Just stop involving him in angles. It makes no sense. This is destroying the product. We still don't know where The Rock plays in with John Cena. Still don't. Now we may not ever know because according to The Rock on Pat McAfee, the final boss shit is over. Do not come back out there and, oh, I want your soul. Or, oh, Cody, remember that ring I gave you? I don't care anymore. You left us with so many questions instead of answers. Just stay away, man. You are ruining the product. Just stay away. If you're not going to be 100% into it, we don't need your 25 cents. Stay away. I'm tired of WWE depending on The Rock to make anything hot anyway. WWE should be past this. WWE shouldn't need The Rock for anything besides special guests, special appearance just because he's The Rock. But needing him to make ticket sales and the show fun? No. No, no, no. No. It's time to get over this. I don't care about Rock and Roman. I don't. I want to see it, but I don't care for it. You ruined that already. Because what's next? He just going to act like Rock and Roman didn't have to happen if it does happen? He kills kayfabe way too much, and it's annoying. That's all I got to say about The Rock mishaps. What do y'all think of this? I'm sure there's many more. Please comment below. Like, share, dislike, all other good shit. We are out.